by the way, you don't really aim these guns. You just kind of like point them at enemies. Like,
yeah, you just point them in a direction.
Points, like, I wish you could pick up these rats and throw them.
I thought you could. That's why I kept opening the doors. Is there something useful in here? Can I get that? Yes, Lance! Hold on, I got this.
That's one of the awesome things about Spelunky is that you can pick up like little animals that run around like kind of in the background that don't really do anything. And they really won't do anything except for if you throw them down in front of arrow traps, they will set off the arrow traps.
Well, there you go.
So there's like one tiny iota of use for them, but you wouldn't really know unless you like tried it out. So it's kind of interesting. That game is super hard, but so much fucking fun.
I never got into that one. It seems like a good time.
It's a good like roguelike. Like it's also one of those games that like you're supposed like the levels are somewhat like randomly generated, and there's like it's basically like, oh, there's the caves and there's like there's 4 parts to each one, and you're the only way you can get the true ending of the game is to beat it from the very beginning and do this very specific set of things where you like have to get a key in one of the caves and open a chest that gives you a thing to see like secret places, and then you have to use that to go to the black market in the jungle level and then buy an Ankh, which will, if you die, bring you back to life.
I'm making the biggest disapproving face I've ever made.
I know. But it's like basically what I'm getting at is it's really complicated how to get this fucking actual ending, but it's really fun. It's really, really fun.
I think one of my biggest complaints about games recently is like, even with PT, now everybody's jizzed their pants over PT, and I did too, but to have something so convoluted, like I can understand as if it was like a special ending, like it was a very special thing, and like the special ending for Silent Hill 2, where you like take your wife to the island and bring her back with the thing.
Yeah.
Like with the special thing that you had to unlock. Also get that, fucking Uzi time. But like, okay, I can understand that. But like, just to get like to get the good ending of the game, which is, I would assume, supposed to be the canon ending of the game.
Yeah, I mean, there's not like, I mean, you can beat the game normally. It's just like you kind of don't get like the best ending. Right. It really and it really is convoluted. But like it's like, and yes, it's the best ending, but it's not like you said. It's kind of like the special ending, basically. Okay.
Yeah, like I said, I can understand it being a special ending. And one of my biggest complaints when they were still doing Silent Hills was that, like, you know, I didn't want it to be this big mess of a game where you have to, like, you can't talk the whole time and you have to whisper something into the PlayStation microphone, like...
I mean, yeah, that's kind of cool.
It's cool for, like...
But you can't... Yeah, it's cool for, like, a little bit, but, like, you keep going with it, it's kind of... Yeah. Sometimes it's too much. I don't know. And I don't disagree with you. I think some of that stuff is cool, but like to base a game around it is a little much. I agree with you.
I was hoping that wasn't going to be what the game was, because that's not what a Silent Hill game is.
You're right.
And PT was cool and it was very much fun, but like that's not. And like I understand that everybody has a different take on what Silent Hill should be, but at the same time, you still have to stick with the feel, you know what I mean? You don't want to make it like just make a new franchise then. Like make a new
I mean it kind of felt like it should have been a new franchise, but like
there's no way to know if that was just they were doing that just because it was the teaser or what. You know what I mean?
Right.
So there's really no way to know what it would have been, but that was my biggest concern with it, is that it was going to be this like huge convoluted mess that you had to like do. Wow, nunchucks.
Yeah.
Oh, nunchucks. Did you bring nunchucks to the fight?
Did I tell you about the weird thing that is almost like a weird like spiritual successor to like what Silent Hills would have been?
No.
It's a guy. I don't think it's not Kickstarter. It's almost like an Indiegogo. I don't remember if I think it's done or it's almost done. But it's basically an augmented reality game, and it's you play it on your cell phone, and it like use it to like scan your house, and then it like you play it like in the like with like very little light, and then it brings enemy up, and like gives off sounds of like you're supposed to save this girl, and it's got like jump scares in it, and it basically like scans your house and then like makes that the level.
Jesus.
And it's like
that sounds
it's really
awful.
fucking ambitious.
That sounds awful. I mean, it sounds like a great idea, but I can already feel me shitting my pants.
Oh yeah, I've seen like some of like the shit that like just like the images and like some of the like animations that he was like this guy was like
Hold on,
using.
I gotta eat this steaming ham.
I just got a Zuna dropped on the goddamn ground.
I love that there's these Unda drops in this game, and I don't understand why or how, but I'll take them one way or the other.
Yeah.
Why they're there is not important to me.
But yeah, and I agree with you. Like I saw some of the images and stuff that they were like playing.
Oh shit!
Jeez, you were beating the shit out of me,
Sorry.
and I got fucking dropped on my.
Well, I was trying to. I was trying to purge. I was trying to purge her.
Purge her.
Purge her. Oh great!
Oh no! It's Robot Man's version 2.0.
Oh, this one punches. This one does more moving and less pissing me off. Nope, more pissing me off. And pick this up.
But yeah, it was like some of the images were just like, oh god, this is terrifying.
Yeah. Yeah, that looks...
And like, I'll admit, I haven't even, like, I have PT downloaded, but I still haven't played it yet because I'm terrified.
Guffy and I played it.
Like, I don't even know if I want to because it's so creepy looking.
Yeah, it's fucking rough. Oh. We're back. Don't worry, I gotta blow smoke rings. I can't believe that happened more than once.
Yeah.
Because normally Bird can just like if I die I can just come back.
Oh,
and,
I'm sorry.
You know what? I would have been fine with it if you had done damage, but I don't think you can do damage by throwing me.
God damn it! Fucking jump kick me, you son of a bitch.
Nice. But yeah, like Guffy and I played it, and I played it with a couple of different people. Like I like it. It's just. And now that Silent Hills isn't going to be a thing,
well,
it's the closest thing that we can get.
Well, now the rumors are is that Microsoft is going to buy it.
Yeah, I heard that. I don't know if I believe it.
I really hope, like,
Yeah.
it'd be really nice if companies like Konami that aren't going to use their IPs for anything
would fucking sell them.
Would sell them so people who still want to do those
games?
type of
Yeah.
thing, like make games, like would fuck.
That's a lot of weapons, buddy.
Yeah, Jesus.
We used a lot of weapons.
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 Oh, we missed a pudding.
You gotta pick up them puddings.
The Japanese style pudding that's in fucking New York for no reason.
Japanese puddings for no reason. Final stage. Final punishment. I like that he's like dressed up like Solid Snake right now.
Yeah, and he's even got the headband on.
Yeah. You need a headband to hold a giant
Snake!
fucking rocket launcher. A bazooka. Get real, Castle.
When this is done, you and I are having a long talk. You're gonna get grounded, Castle. By the way, bazookas can't melt steel beams. I'm just saying.
9/11 conspiracies. The Punisher.
The Punisher conspiracy. The Punisher is real, you guys.
Also,
fuck.
I don't know if you saw that, but I just did a flash kick for no reason.
Yeah, I saw that earlier.
I don't know how it's possible. Also, I have an Uzi, but I can't run. Look out, I got this. Bang, bang, bang. Oh, hold on. Nope, can't go back. Okay, gonna pick up that grenade then. Roll! Action roll! Pick them up!
Some of their franchises, I don't know if that matters anymore, because, like, I'm so excited about Bloodstained that I don't know if I even want another Castlevania at this point. The only Castlevania I want to see at this point, and I know we've talked about this, is the Dracula War 1999 with Julius Belmont.
Yeah.
That's referenced like crazy in the Aria and Dawn of Sorrow games.
Yeah.
But like other than that, I don't fucking care.
My problem with a lot of like older franchises is that like I honestly believe that like they should have rebooted Castlevania.
They kind of did with whatchamacallit, the 360 ones,
Right. But not really, though,
But not
right?
really. Like, it wasn't even really a Castlevania game. It was only a Castlevania game in name.
Right.
And the second one was more like a Castlevania game and had more to do with the series, but only because they basically were like, hey, we're gonna, like, because this first game is now just a Castlevania game, then now it's just like, hey, we're gonna take what this game did and like what we did at the end of this one and just like kind of rewrite the series to like fit in with it.
Oh.
Which is kind of really stupid.
Yeah.
Because I played most of the Mirror of Fate game, which was like originally on 3DS, and then they put out like an HD version. Because that's what they do with games that don't do well on like handheld systems now, like Revelations, is they just like put out an HD version on like consoles and shit.
Yeah.
Which I mean is fine, but like if you don't think it's gonna do well on a fucking handheld, then just don't do it on a handheld. Like, to me, that's weird.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, it's not the worst thing ever, because, I mean, at least you're getting more people to play it.
Right.
But, like I said, it just seems really bizarre.
I honestly think they should have, if they were gonna do anything with Castlevania, they should have rebooted it. I mean, there's so many games, like, a lot of video games that started out, like, on the NES era, that have had a lot of games since then have the Star Wars problem. Where it's like there's been so many people writing it so many different ways that it's like you can't do anything anymore.
Right. Yeah. And as much as people like are like not happy that they had to like basically like undo a bunch of shit in the Star Wars universe, like they fucking had to at this point.
Because how are like it's supposed to be, you know, you're supposed to be able to be creative when you're writing a script or something like that. And I think
which is honestly, and I don't like this is the one thing I will give George Lucas. That's why he did the prequels first. Because yes, you have to confide with what comes later, but anything that comes before it, you can just make brand new, and you don't have to follow a set of rules
right
that was set up. I mean, you have to follow a set of rules for stuff that's going to come later,
right?
But like, you don't necessarily have to follow a set of rules from the stuff that came before,
right? And
I think sometimes that's easier.
Yeah.
So I think that's why, like, sometimes you find a lot of series doing like prequels and stuff,
right?
And I think so. I think sometimes it works, and I don't think it's always bad.
No,
but
I
like.
agree.
You just have to find, I guess, I don't know. I guess you gotta find what works.
Yeah.
And I think they tried to make it work with the prequels in Star Wars, but like, and I don't think the prequels are as bad as everyone makes them out to be.
No, I mean they're not an atrocious failure in filmmaking. There's no denying that.
Right.
They're not bad.
I think each one of those films has its moments.
Yeah.
And as much as especially the first one, like people say that one's like the worst, it still does a lot of things right.
Yeah.
Like
also, if you don't have any life and you do the special attack, you just do like a duck and dive with the grenade.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And I'm dead. Don't worry, I have to please wait.
But like the pod racing stuff in the first one was all like, it was all interesting
for the time. Yeah, I mean, it was visually
like,
interesting.
yeah, and especially for the time, it looks really good. So, and also I saw this recently somewhere, but like all of the crowd scenes that are like the faraway shots of those crowds are all done practically. You know how they did them?
No.
They took a bunch of the tips of like Q-tips and made them different colors, and then just had a fan blow up underneath them, so it looks like people are moving.
Huh.
And there's like a couple of other like clearly a little bit like more detailed characters and like walking like on the steps and stuff, but like everything else is literally just like Q-tips.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. And for as much as like especially like the prequels were all like, hey, let's use like CGI because like then we can do more shit. But like that was done like with like practical effects.
Yeah.
And like how that's like not a fucking thing anymore, maybe,
yeah.
Practically. It's just kind of interesting, so.
Yeah, I mean, I think there are a lot of good things about the prequels. would I say that they make up for the movie's faults? No,
Probably not, but
I think that Phantom Menace is just mediocre storytelling.
yeah.
Now that's just me.
You're not wrong. It's also really weird that, like, Anakin's supposed to be really young, but, like, Amidala's, like, kind of, like, almost like a teenager, but they're, like, kind of hitting on each other.
Yeah, it's
He's,
weird.
like, 10 or something, like, 12.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, if they were older, I don't think, like, that wouldn't be so much of a problem, but, like,
yeah,
the
it
fact
is.
that
It's
they're
kind of
really,
weird.
it's kind of weird.
Oh, goddamn ninjas.
Also, speaking of that movie, we just saw Weird Al live in concert, which was a fucking amazing.
It was a good time.
If you ever have the chance to see Weird Al live in concert, it's amazing. It's the second time I've seen him. I haven't seen him since I was really young.
Right.
But it was still, like, it's still awesome.
Yeah, it was a fun time. And having no idea of any previous Weird Al shows, it was great not to know what his encore was going to be.
Oh, yeah, because, spoiler alert if you don't want this ruined for you, but he always does an encore of The Saga Begins, which is basically his it's
American Pie.
American Pie, but it's all about the Phantom Menace, and then he finishes off with Yoda, and that's basically because for the longest time he still does, he always encores with Yoda. In fact, the first time I saw him, that, like, it was at basically the Pittsburgh Rib and Wing Fest, and you, like, as long as you paid, you, like, saw the show for free.
Yeah, we talked about this a little bit.
Did we?
Yeah.
Okay. So I won't go into it much more, but yeah, so he always finishes with that, so.
Yeah, it was a great show, though. And he played a lot from the new album, which I was very impressed by.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Final boss.
Didn't play my favorite song ever, but I'll take it.
He didn't play mine either, but
What's yours?
Nature Trail of Hell.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Also, I just picked up the Kingpin. I just want to let you know that was a thing that I did in this game. Don't worry, I got your back. Buddy system style, like the Macho Man Randy Savage.
goddamn. He just, like, wrecked my shit. I just punched that couch in midair.
Yes, you did. Hey, get off of me, bitch!
Fucking
Mash buttons, wiggle joystick.
You can keep
Oh, there
shooting
he
the
is.
Punisher.
I was like, where is he? Mash, mash, mash. Oh, damn it.
Also, for a fucking gun, it doesn't do a lot of damage to, like, bosses and stuff.
No. Well, I mean, I don't think it's really supposed to.
No, I mean, it's a beat 'em up.
Yeah, I
You're
mean-
supposed to kind of... You're always supposed to focus on, like,
Don't worry, I'm
melee
gonna spam
stuff.
him in the corner with this katana. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm just gonna get fucking shit wrecked. Here I come.
Oh, God.
Oh, shit.
Just got fucking stomped on.
Oh!
Oh, my God, yes! That's the
I was
best thing.
trying so hard to do that again because I wanted to do it so bad.
That was the coolest shit. And he looks like, I mean...
He looks fucking cool as shit.
He
in
looks
this
cool
game.
as shit. He looks... First of all, he looks like a fucking final boss should be. He looks like he's... I mean, he's super fucking tall and gigantic in the comics, but, like...
Yeah.
Just, like, his sprite is so much bigger than yours. It's like, perfect.
And he's also slightly underwhelming in the Spider-Man game
Yeah, I forgot he's in that.
because he is the final boss in that game as well, isn't he? Or not the final boss, but he is a boss in that game.
Yeah, I know he's not the final boss, but yeah. And you fucking beat, like, every boss. God damn it.
No, you beat like 3 of them.
Oh, did I?
Yeah. You beat the second one. You beat Bonebreaker.
Oh, I did beat Bonebreaker, yeah.
I think you beat Bonebreaker, and you beat the second robot.
Yeah. Okay, so I beat, like, 2. That's good enough for me.
Yeah.
The whole building's gonna blow.
Look out!
I told you, rocket launchers can't
Damn.
melt steel beams.
Nope.
Or the Kingpin.
Nope. Or
Nice
steel
fat boy.
Or steel Kingpin.
Steel Kingpin. And then there's just, like, a van outside. And fucking Fist Tower just, like, falls to the ground.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been The Punisher. As the Kingpin faced his final defeat at the Punisher's hand, the King building, its support structure badly damaged, collapsed, its dying echo reverberating through the city like an anguished roar of an exorcised demon. With his defeat, the Kingpin's building, I can't read it all that fast, but for the Punisher, while the battle has still been won, the war goes on. For him, there is no rest for the war, and I can't keep reading that fast. An impossible task, perhaps. The night, the Punisher vanished into the dark, melting back into the shadows to stalk his prey, and the predators of New York shudder, knowing they are being hunted. The next morning, the police searched through the rubble of the King building. They found over 365 ex-criminals, but they could not find any body that was to be identified as the Kingpin. Vengeance burned eternal. There you go.
As we shoot the credits out.
Aki Man. Just so you know, the Aki Man is in this. He will do the AKI taunt. And THQ Man is also a program designer.
Zer!
Zer!
Look out for those missiles.
Thank you, all of these people.
Thank you, Daniel.
And Vlad T.
Vlad Tepes.
Vlad Tepes. What a fucking great game.
It's so much fun. We didn't talk much about it, but who fucking cares?
We talked enough about it, I think.
Yeah.
What were we gonna say? Hey, here's another random enemy that looks exactly like that same one we fought before.
P.I. Bomb.
Yes. Pie Bomb. Shimura. I'm terrible at pronouncing Japanese names. Direct Poo? Come on!
God damn. Djibouti. Djibouti dubs.
But Poo!
Check out some of my dubs.
Poo and ass? Are poo and ass taken?
By the way, if you do not pick poo and ass as your name when you go bowling, then you do the world a disservice.
It's true.
I've been making that joke since I was like 14. I will not stop. I do it every time I go bowling. God damn it, you got first.
I win!
I don't know. I'm just gonna do. I don't care.
I'm gonna be Q.
QT pie.
Hold on. QTS. Queen Tit Smear.
That's a fun game to play, by the way.
It is. Well, this has been Bernardo Beat 'em Up playing Punisher.
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 I'm gonna smoke a cigar like Nick Fury.
We'll see you next time.
Peace out, fuckers.
Bitch.